I can't sleep tonight. Children of the night. Just like me.
I'm starting some new trends. You never know what they're gonna live in.
Children of the night. Tonight I won't be coming home. What's up, everybody? Children of the night. How is everybody doing? I'm all tangled up here. Welcome to Monday night, Tuesday night live with your boy Planet CHH. I want to welcome everybody to the show. It's rock and roll night. How is everybody doing tonight? Drop a like on the show. I'd appreciate it. May bump my quality down because I'm getting a little I'm getting blurry. All right, real quick, y'all. We got a lot to do tonight. Can y'all hear this guitar really quick? Is that coming in loud and clear? Do that, Jason. Good. All right, all right, we'll play guitar in a little bit. We'll play guitar in a little bit. We got a lot to do tonight, guys. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I know, because I've got a mic that cuts off audio, so of course you guys can't hear it. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we got. Iron Wolf, Dave Vanderhoff, Richard Strange, Chris Snyder, Rain and Blood, Saturn Video, what's up? Fight the Good Fight, Ian, how are you? Witch Hunter, Rick Hunter, how are you? Ryan, how are you? My Killer Podcast, how are you? Austin, how are you? Camp Flashback, how are you? It's good to see everybody in here. It's good to see you. But CR, how are you? Having a cold one with CHH. Cheers, dude. I've got me a Crush Zero tonight. Crush Zero, you feel me? You dig? Captain Moshpit, what's up? Play Freebird. Where's the Butterman? I don't know where the Butterman's at. So, guys, listen. It is kind of hot in here. All right, so what we're going to do tonight is go over some new pickups, and then it's your show. It's absolutely your show. We can do whatever you guys want. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll answer whatever questions you have. Like I said, this is your show. It's your show as much as it is my show. Monica says, happy to see you, but pissed to have a broken toe. Damn. Well, the Zero Crush is actually really good. Like, I love it. Charlie, how are you? Warner and Paramount merger, Richard I want to say Strange. It kills me that your last name isn't Strange. It's just missing that one letter. It's missing that one letter. Warner and Paramount merger. Yeah. I'm hoping that it's more of a Paramount merger absorbing Warner Brothers, because of course that's probably not the case. But I want more Friday the 13th stuff, because obviously, you know, Paramount has Friday the 13th, but Warner Brothers has Jason. So if they merge together, then it's easier for them to make a movie. Dylan says, let's talk about Arrow screwing us on the Hellraiser 4K re-release. I want to talk all about that. I want to talk all about that tonight, because you guys are absolutely right. So what we're going to do, check this out, guys. I've got some stuff from MVD, and I want to show you some personal pickups. Thank you. The sure is killer. Let's give a thumbs up in the chat. Let's drop a like on the stream for Jason Goes Straight to Hell. Let's look at some new pickups and my personal pickups, and then we'll talk about Arrow video. We'll talk about Sprite Cranberry, Winter Ginger Zero, whatever you guys want to talk about. So here we go, guys. First one is, I'm excited to watch this, Mondo, New York. Somewhere between Uptown and Downtown, Heaven and Hell, Dusk and Dawn lies Mondo, New York. This looks like a really weird kind of psychedelic cyberpunk movie. I've seen people wear shirts of this, but I've never actually seen Mondo, New York. But this is an MVD Rewind collection, which I love MVD Rewind. So happy to have this. Home to outcasts, misfits, losers, punks, perverts, lunatics, gangsters, pranksters, outlaws, neurotics, psychotics, maniacs, brainiacs, hippies, yippies, yuppies, junkies, flunkies, monkeys, all trying to claw their way to the top of the trash heap, all screaming, me, me, I want my fame, my fortune, my lousy 15 minutes. Man, what the F? Whatever it is, you want it, we got it. Mondo, New York. Yeah, this looks like it's Bizarro. So, excited to check that out. That's from MVD Rewind, which is that's a great collection. Just saw Monster Squad for the first time. Loved it. Shit. Great. This next one is August Underground's. Is this Penance? This looks insane. August Underground's Penance. Has someone ever handed you a movie, not telling you one thing about it, only telling you to watch it? What if the tape was the personal home video of two psychopaths on a killing spree? I am so excited to watch this. I am so excited to watch this. This is exactly the kind of movies I like. This is exactly the kind of movies I like. Are you kidding me? Hey guys, just want to ask a question. My screen is glitching every now and again. It doesn't show my internet's bad. If you guys aren't seeing it, or if it's not that bad, you could tell me, like, don't worry about it. But if it's really bad on your end, let me know. I might have to like unplug my camera and plug it back up. But it seems like it shouldn't be too bad. But this sounds insane. August Underground's Penance. Just the pictures on the back are wacko. So I'm excited to see this. Super excited to watch this. Okay, you guys can see and hear me just fine. Jaden, what's up? I've only seen the first Underground, didn't hate it, but it's a movie specifically made to be gory and full of torture. Yes! Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with my Blair Witch and Blue Oyster Cult tattoo. We got a super chat. Salem Station Podcast. Let me give you the clip first.
Listen to me. The next time you have to think here, buy a box of milk duds or sneak them in, and go to the hot butter and drizzle it all into the box of milk duds. It is the best thing you'll ever have in your life.
So we got a $2 super chat from Salem Station Podcast. First of all, thank you very much. It's very kind, and I really appreciate that, Salem Station. CHH, thoughts on Arrow Video's new announcements. I'm going to talk. Listen, Salem, I want to talk all about that. I have a lot to say. I have my opinion on it. And I want to answer that. Let me get, because I don't want to drag this out too much longer, because I have to show these titles and I want to show these titles, but I want to talk about that. So let me get through this part. Check out them film titles, and I'm going to talk all about that. Salem, thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, I've listened to Badfinger. All right, next up, guys, and then we're going to talk about the Arrow stuff. This is really cool because this is MVD is Oh, I have a green screen on. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, nope, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, there we go. The inspector wears skirts. This is from 88 Films. This is pretty cool. So MVD is actually getting some distribution of 88 Films. That's a first. I've never seen that before. So, yeah, I got an energy tonight. This looks like a really cool Asian kind of kung fu movie. This is produced by Jackie Chan. Holy crap! Yeah, this is cool. I love these kinds of films. Inspector wears skirts. Gonna check this out. This is from 88 Films with a nice slip too. Definitely gonna dig into that. Man, that's kick ass. I'm so happy MVD is getting distribution for 88 Films now. Damn. Hell yeah. All right, guys, got a few more. This is a film by Yuzo Kawashima, screenplay by Kanito Shindo. This is from Radiance Films. Gaunt Beast. This looks like it's an old movie. Yeah, from 1962. That's a good-looking broad on the back. These are cool. Like, MVD really has all kinds of distribution for different labels. That's really cool. This is a 4K, too. Oh, that's different. Made in Poland. This 4K is made in Poland. Gant Beast. Loaded with special features. That's cool. It doesn't really have a description about the movie, though. I'll have to look up into that. Like I said, we're going to talk all about that. Hang tight. Here's another 88 Films that they put out. The Blue Jean Monster. Look how nuts this looks. MVD is wild. After a brave Hong Kong lawman is killed in a shootout, his body is reanimated by a Frankenstein-style bolt of lightning, provided he gets crank-style regulars. Jolts of electricity. He continues to fight crime as an invulnerable zombie cop. Oh my god, this is like a Asian maniac cop. This looks nuts, and look at this broad on the back right there. Damn. How sick is this? This is 88 Films. Like I said, MVD has distribution for some 88 Film stuff now. That is insane. Damn it. So cool. Here's another one of those old school titles from Radiance. This is The Facts of Murder. A detective investigating a robbery which soon turns to murder, adapted from the celebrated novel The Facts of Murder. Very cool. I have to show these to my grandma because she's seen a lot of this stuff. Again, made in Poland. Very cool. All right, guys. Now it's time for personal pickups. Five Nights at Freddy 4K. In Search of Darkness 1 through 3 Blu-ray pickup. Courtesy of Paramount Pictures. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. Everybody's favorite Pet Cemetery. Drop a like for Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. And last but not least, Daddy got his Warriors. Review tomorrow on the Warriors. Well, that thing's thicker than a Snicker. That sumbitch is thicker than a Snicker. The Warriors. What about it? I'm excited for this. I almost got the Blu-ray version of this just to save a few bucks. I was like, "Nah, I gotta get the 4K." Warriors. Alright, guys. Let's talk about it. I don't need my headphones anymore. Hold on. Whew! Got 99 problems in here. 99 people, not problems. Drop a like on the show, please, guys. Alright. The question of the night. Let me pull it back up. CHH thoughts on Arrow Video's new announcements. It's a good question. It's a great question, actually. What do I think about that? You know what? You want me to be honest with you? I'm just gonna say it. I'm not too happy about it because I feel like Arrow is always really good about making sure the customer base knows their options and knows them well in advance. And the protocol typically has been, you know, I feel like there's a let me say it like this though. There is a part of me that says this actually is in conjunction with how they operate, but there's also a part of me that says this is a different territory, so I still feel a little bit slighted by what they did. So let me tell you why this is kind of on brand for them, and it's really not something that's totally out of the question, because if you look at the way they do individual movies, let's say Tremors 2. Right now, if you want Tremors 2, you can get the collector's version, which comes in a chunky box like this. It comes with booklets, extras, that sort of thing, right? It comes with all kinds of accoutrements, and it's a, and it's got all kinds of nice stuff. We got 104 people in here. Drop a like if you wanna. But then in a month or so, you can get the Arrow Video Tremors 2, just the release itself. That is standard practice. That is standard protocol for Arrow Video. Okay, that's standard. The issue is there aren't many occasions I can think of where they put a collector's version out of a box set and then do something similar. And especially the time frame, because here's the interesting thing. Let's look back what just happened. Empire the Empire box set came out again, but it was months later. Months later. But here we are where Arrow is releasing box sets of Psycho 2, 3, and 4, which I would have gotten instead because I already have Psycho 1 and 4K. I would have been totally happy getting that Psycho 2, 3, and 4 box set. And then they do Hellraiser in individual cases. I would gladly take less special features and spend less money to get a set like that than the one we have. I hate those fold-out ones. Am I going to buy it? Of course not. Of course not. I'm happy with what I have, but I would have preferred, had I known they were going to do something like that, to save a few bucks and get a slimmer package with Blu-ray cases, individual Blu-ray cases. I just would have, even if they're slimmer cases. That's just, I don't know. It's a little, what they did is far from scummy, but I think we're learning a lesson now with Arrow. So now it's just like, maybe we just have to wait when they do box set stuff. Maybe I just have to wait it out. What if they do something like this for Chucky? What if they do something with this Chucky box set that they just put out? What if they put something out in 3 months and it's a box set with actual cases, or some kind of like, what if they do something different? Because they just put Chucky out. What if they do another one that's not as collectible, a little bit more budget friendly? And it might be, because I didn't like the way they cased the Chucky ones. They were like little books. I would have much preferred Blu-ray cases. Even if they're slim Blu-ray cases, I would have much preferred that. We got another super chat. So that's how I feel. It just kind of sucks because I would have preferred to have gotten what they put out. I would have preferred to have gotten what they just put out. Why am I blurry? I would have preferred to have gotten what they just put out. We have another super chat. Thank you so much. Do you prefer La Sexorcisto or Astro Creep 2000? Let me give you a clip.
With all these nicknames, everyone that I accumulate like 3 pounds of fat.
That's a great question. I prefer Astro Creep 2000. Los Exorcisto is great. Definitely it was the record that kind of broke Zombie, but Astro Creep is, I think, arguably still the best record that Rob is a part of. I love Rob's solo career. I love my favorite Rob record is probably the second one. Rob's Zombie record is probably what's the second one called? I feel so good. I feel so numb. Yeah. Da na 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 na. That record's probably his best solo record. So many good songs. Sinister Urge. I think yeah. The debut is great, but I think Sinister Urge is the best. But as far as Rob's best work, man, Astro Creep 2000 is so good. Devil man, calling devil man, running in my head, devil man. I think that's just an iconic record. Yeah. So Astro Creep, to answer your question. Thank you so much for that. Good question, Total Meltdown. Quentin, how are you? We got a $4.99 from Quentin. Let me give him a clip. Let me give him a fun clip. What is it? Let me see. Let me give him a fun clip. Let's do something fun.
I found this.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations, dude. That's amazing. Hell yeah.
Hey, Christian, they need to do Friday the 13th Part 6 on 4K and Steelbook. I totally agree. Here's to hoping we get something like that soon. Cheers, Quentin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. God bless you. Sorry I'm late. I was listening to a story on Doug Bradley's channel. Hell yeah, man. Big K, we're glad to have you. I love your picture. Look at this. It's a VHS tape and then a Nintendo 64 controller. That's what kept the youth entertained back in the late 90s. I have not seen 8-Bit Christmas, Brian. Educated Horses. That's a good record. Yeah, Sinister Urge. You guys are right. How do I feel about Educated Horses? CR, good question. I have a strong sense of nostalgia for Educated Horses because when I first moved up to where I'm living now, Katrina hit in August of 2005, and I was living in my house that I was with my parents in early 2006. And right when I moved in, the first thing that played on TV when I put on MTV or Fuse in 2006. Do you guys remember Fuse, the channel Fuse? The first thing that I saw on Fuse was a commercial for the new Rob Zombie record, which was Educated Horses. And John 5 was on guitar, and it was Foxy, Foxy, what's it gonna be? Would you want to ride in? Educated Horses. It's a good record, but it was definitely a departure from what he was doing. There's some good songs on there. I think the Devil's Reject song is on there. The American Witch is on there. But I think Rob's best work was with his first guitar player, which obviously that guy is back in the band now because John 5 is a moron and went to go play with Motley Crue. And then is embarrassing himself, quite frankly. John 5 is an amazing guitar player, and him and Zombie were a match made in heaven. Instead, he decides to sing with a bunch of guys that are just embarrassing themselves. Apparently, Nikki Sixx is not even really playing his bass live. I wouldn't even call it's not even that Vince Neil is singing bad, I wouldn't even call it singing. It's like a foreign language up there. He doesn't even say words. He looks like he's gonna have a heart attack any second now. And those guys, you know, Tommy Lee can still drum really good. And Mick Mars was clearly the most talented member of that band. If he would have been in any other group, Mick Mars would have gotten the respect he deserved as a guitar legend. God bless him. But yeah, he's an idiot for going to play with Motley Crue. Absolute idiot. And I love John Five. I would tell him that as a fan. I'd say you're an idiot for going to play with Motley Crue. That's how I feel. Hellbilly Deluxe 2 is a great record, Brian. Funny story, when I saw Rob Zombie in 2010, or early 2010, about 3 months before Hellbilly Deluxe 2 came out, he had written all the songs, the record was done, and he basically played all those songs live before I even got to hear them on CD. So that was really cool, because I'll never forget Mars Needs Women was the name of a song, and he played it live, and I never left my head. Yeah, Jaden, that song, the Edge song is off of Sinister Urge. I recommend that album. It's from 2001. It's an incredible record. Who Better Than Canyon? I loved Chris Canyon. Rest in peace. They did do the same thing. Yeah, but it was much, much later, Austin. That's the difference. This is literally a couple months later. That's what's really concerning about this. Good song. We need RoboCop 2 from Arrow and My Bloody Valentine 3D. I heard through the grapevine, Dylan, that Arrow may be putting RoboCop 2 out on 4K. I heard that. I can't say from who, because they told me not to say anything, but let's just say a little birdie told me that. My Warriors box set came crushed a little bit in the corners. I emailed them hoping to get a place. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Damn UPS. I'm stoked about Darkman as well, Chris. That's my favorite Sam Raimi film, believe it or not. I mean, I swear to God, it really is. Like, on God, Darkman is my favorite. The Wanderers is really good, Wayne. I can respect that. John Five played his best music with Manson. He did do good stuff with Manson. I won't deny that at all. Merry Christmas, Gabe Tricks. Gabe Tricks says, got my Arrow Warriors today and Avatar Best Buy Steelbook yesterday. More to come tomorrow, too. Merry Christmas, CHH. Merry Christmas to you, dude. Great pickups. Yeah, it's a mess right now. Fight the good fight. Oh, hell! Jesus Frankenstein! Oh, hell! I'm a huge zombie fan, and I agree. It's a huge departure from his normal style, but I think there's a lot of catchy and experimental stuff on there. I'm not sure how I feel about his most recent record. I hate it, CR. Totally hate it. His best record he had done in a long time. It was perfectly produced. It wasn't overproduced. It was so catchy, and he did some real experimental stuff on there too that I think was a big success. The record I'm talking about is the Acid Witch Satanic Dispenser Orgy Manifestation. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. The 2016 record. The song that plays in the beginning where you hear that voice saying, "And if you invite him in, the devil's music, the rock and roll is the devil's music." Like there's that little thing in the beginning. The killer rocks on. That song is insane. Did I buy The Exorcist Believer on physical media? I love the movie. Do not hate on me, please. I would never hate on you. Nobody's going to hate on you. No, I didn't buy it. It's not that I necessarily won't. I just didn't yet, Antonis. I was working all day, so and yesterday. This is a good question. If Rob did another remake, what would you want to see? That's a great question. The answer to the question is if Rob did another remake, I would want to see him remake. That's a good question. I'm gonna go. You guys ain't gonna like this. Some of you may like this answer. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's what I want. I want him to do Creature from the Black Lagoon. I played Astro Creep 2000 the entire summer of '95. Pretty sure I melted my CD rocking that album. Hell yeah, dude, that's amazing. Got some you guys. I've got a badass audience. You guys listen to great music. That's right. Nick's birthday is the 22nd. I'm ready. I am ready. I like how in this is random, but Bobby brings up a good point. I like how in WCW, whenever a fan is entered the ring, they didn't turn away the camera. No, because Macho Man would literally kick their heads in. There's videos of Macho Man damaging human beings if they get in the ring. Like, why would you get in the ring with the Macho Man? Yes, I'm excited for Dark Man, and like Jaden said, they're actually putting new extras on there too. It's good, Jaden. I think I'm not taking credit, but I think me and a lot of other people have been expressing ourselves on video. I think they're paying attention, Jaden. Like I really do. I'm not saying to me, but I've certainly made enough videos, and I know other people are making enough videos where they're saying, put some effort in, give me something, and I think they're listening. I really do. I really do. I'm still waiting on my Vinegar Syndrome stuff to ship, man. I'm gonna be last. That's fine though. It is what it is. That's awesome though, man. Absolutely not, Austin. Nobody's seen the sequels besides me and you. Uh, you're probably right. Total meltdown. What are my thoughts on the True Lies 4K controversy? I think I have pictures pulled up. Look at this. I'm gutted and devastated by this. Gutted and devastated. That's how I feel. I'm gonna buy it, but if it's bad, I'm gonna be mortified. Christian, can you do a cover of Twisted Sisters' "I Wanna Rock"? Turn it down and go. Never say no. There you go. I wanna rock. Watched Freeway with Keith Sullivan. Weird, but anything with Keith is worth saying. Anything. Acid Witch. Yeah, that's the best record, Brian. Best one. Satanic Cyanide. Dude, that song is insane. The Killer Rock song. Believe it got panned by critics and most fans. I thought it wasn't that bad. David Gordon, bandwagon bashing, movie underrated, beginning and end, best, not perfect, but good. That's how I feel, Wayne. I feel it's okay, but I'm not a hater. As a matter of fact, I actually feel bad for David Gordon Green. I think him not directing the next two movies is perfect, is good. He doesn't need to be Mr. Franchise Director. He needs to, most directors that we know and love, they refuse to do sequels. And if they do, they'll do one. Like you see James Wan he won't direct a bunch of sequels. As a director, I think it's good that he's not directing these next. He needs to do some original stuff, original ideas in the horror genre. And I think that'll be really good for him, Wayne. I really do. I think it'll be really good for him. So, I like David, but I think it's for the best that he's not directing up more. I think it's for the best. I really do. Yeah, Sweet Dreams. Yeah. Kubrick's Constrictor album had a song that was definitely for back to school. Audit got dropped. Yeah, they picked a "I Got Lucky" song. I much preferred back to school. The Great American Success Story, Charlie, is the name of the song. What would a Rob Zombie Saw movie look like? Probably not far off from what the Saw movies look like. T. Samuels. Hey, Christian, hope you're doing well. Got my Friday the 13th box set from Scream Factory recently, and wow, this is how box sets should be done. Now we need a Nightmare box set of the same caliber. Come on, 2024. I'm so glad you got that, T, because that's a great box set. I'm shocked that it's still in print. That Halloween box set didn't last but maybe 6-7 months. So it's shocking that the Friday one is still available, considering it's from two studios, Warner/New Line and Paramount. So incredible. So cheers, brother. Enjoy that box set. The Jason X special features are great. T. Samuels, get on that soon, and also get on the Jason Goes to Hell special features. The Gill Man is my favorite Universal monster. I think Rob would do it justice. I think he would do a good job. Lee Winnell is making a Wolfman remake? Holy crap. That's awesome. I don't recall seeing that horror Maverick. Outwaters. I don't recall that. I can't see Rob doing Hellraiser. I can't see it. Which means like I'd be interested. It's funny because if I say I can't see Rob doing that movie, honestly, that makes me more interested to see it. You know what I mean? Like I can't. How would he do that? I can't picture it. That's what I would like to see more than If you get Exorcist Believer, get the Walmart Steelbook. I gotta tell you, it looks great. Hell yeah, yeah, I'd probably grab that one. Have you? Excuse me, I apologize. This crush is good, but man, it'll get you. Oh, sorry. Let me back my. Have you guys noticed a lot of recent physical media releases are sold out on back order shipping delays? Are these distributors able to keep up with the demand boom? That's a good question, Gabe. It's funny because, it seems like as soon as Best Buy is pulling out, nothing's in stock online or anywhere. We all know James Wan is great with puppets, but if he theoretically did a Puppet Master reboot, do you think he would do something new with it, or or will it be the Hollywood standard we see today? Well, if James is involved, I'd be okay with that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Charles Band said on his podcast last year that James Wan was interested in doing Trancers, and I think even got permission from Charlie to do it. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact that Charlie said they're gonna he approved a remake of Transfers, and he's producing it as like a he's a producer in the sense that he owns Trancers, but I think that's getting remade. I could have swore he said James Wan wanted to do it. I could have swore he said that. Third Eye Chicken. What are your thoughts on punk music? I love punk music. Yeah, I love punk music. Big fan. Big Ramones fan. Sex Pistols. I'm a big Steve, the guitar player, Steve Jones. Jonesy's Jukebox. I love listening to Jonesy's Jukebox. Did you pick up the 4K of Dead Zone today? I just got the Blu-ray, I feel like, so I didn't Summertime Blues, but I might pick up the 4K. I might. I kind of want to pick up Motel Hell, but somebody told me it looked like crap. I can't remember who told me that, but somebody told me Motel Hell looked like crap. I might get Dead Zone. I might get it. I just spent too much money on the stuff you recommended in the Blue Underground video. Napoleon, you're gonna be happy though. They're all great releases. Definitely, Videodrome will get a 4K. It's definitely got a 4K scan Blu-ray. I don't know if it has a 4K. Has any boutique label done a release of Brain Scan? Scream Factory's got Brain Scan. Yes, I've seen Creep BVR. I love Creep. I hate Creep too, though. Love Creep. Do you listen to any horror bands? Examples, Wednesday, 13, etc. Kind of. I don't listen to like it. It's funny because I listen to horror bands in the sense of bands that have horror themed stuff peripherally. Like, I love artists that sing about stuff horror-esque, but I'm not into bands that literally sing about horror movie stuff. Like, everybody probably would assume I'm a fan of Ice Nine Kills. I'm not. Not at all. I don't sing to me about Michael, Freddy. Don't know. Like, tell me stories, be in the vein of horror sound-wise, but don't sing to me about specific stuff. So, I'm not saying that's who these bands are. I've heard of Wednesday 13, Matt. I can't recall how much I've listened to them, but, like, my favorite artist is Alice Cooper, and he's obviously very horror themed, but he doesn't sing about movie stuff per se. Of course, he's got songs like Man Behind the Mask, but as a general sense, Alice tells stories. Same with, like, Manson or, Zombie or, Blue Oyster Cult I really like, but they're kind of more of like a sci-fi band, if anything. Blue Oyster Cult, those guys are really, like, kinda sci-fi oriented, a lot of their stuff. They're really weird, like, especially the songs on, the Revolution by Night record, Shooting Shark and all that. So, I don't know, I'll have to check out Wednesday 13 because I know I've seen them on Spotify. Watched Night of the Creeps on DVD last night, great movie. The Horror Fanatic 81, know any Anthrax, bro? Do I know any Anthrax? Not only do I know any Anthrax, that's my favorite of the big four thrash bands, easily, and my favorite record is Persistence of Time. Great record, 1990, I believe. Great record, it's my favorite. Got the Time, great cover. Love me some Anthrax. And I also loved the 93 record, The Sound of White Noise, John Bush. Only is one of my favorite songs ever written. Ever written. The Killer, okay. Thank you for the recommendation. I feel like Zombie has been steering away from metal into more 70s funk influenced stuff, and I'm just not a huge fan. His early 90s, early 2000s work is just so good. I appreciate, as an artist, not doing the same thing over and over again, but as a fan, that doesn't mean I have to accept it all or be a fan of it all. And I think that's fair. So, yeah, the 2016 record was incredible. Was not a big fan of the last one. Like, for instance, I'll tell you this. I really was I was falling in love with what Manson was doing over the last decade or so. You had the High End of Low and records like that where his sound was really maturing. And it was getting away from that, his sound was just maturing, and I was so falling in love with it. Then he came out with what I thought was a genuine masterpiece, The Pale Emperor. Genuinely thought it was a masterpiece of a record. I mean, the Mephistopheles of Los Angeles, Deep Six, I mean, amazing songs. And then the next record, literally, he's trying to sound like Jesus Christ Superstar or whatever the records were back in the day, and I just hated it. He's trying to sound like he's 25 again, and he lost me. But I thought The Pale Emperor was an absolute stone cold masterpiece of a record. I just I finished season 3, Jaden, and it's good, but I really burned myself out. I was blasting through those episodes. So where is your girlfriend at right now? Tell me where she's at. There you go. Yeah, you're halfway through season 3. Yeah, it's really good. I'm nervous, Jaden, because everybody keeps telling me how bad it's gonna get. I don't think I have Beyond the Black. It sounds familiar, but I can't unless does it have a different name? Let me know. I know it's funny because I love RoboCop 3. I think it's a fun movie. It's definitely really whimsical and more for kids. It makes me feel like a kid watching it. I've got RoboCop 3 on Super Nintendo. It's actually my favorite RoboCop game. It's always funny how back in the day, decent movies had good games and amazing movies had bad games. Like Back to the Future has a horrible video game, but Back to the Future 3 is actually a good game for Sega Genesis. Huge Troma fan, Ben. Terra Firma is a masterpiece. Tromeo and Juliet, Nukem High series. Terra Firma. Did I say Terra Firma? That's my favorite. It's Terra Firma. Obviously, Toxic Avenger, huge fan. My favorite is Citizen Toxic Avenger 4. Awesome, Wayne. So the Foo Fighters in Australia. How do you Australian, mate? I want to pick up the Convent Napoleon, but not for $50. They wanted $50. $50. They may be. I want Big Trouble to get a 4K. Horribly bad Blu-ray addict. I agree, Richard. It should be industry standard. I'm not only looking forward to the Iron Claw, my life depends on it, Big K. Depends on it. It's funny you mentioned that, Jason, because like I was thinking about that like 2 or 3 days ago. Like, what the hell's going on with Toxic Avenger remake? It's obviously finished. Von Erichs. The Claw. I'm very excited about Nosferatu, Robert Eggers. Nosferatu. Very excited. Sammy said, you sold me on Communion. Hell yeah, dude. Anybody? Go watch my review. My review, I know that, when I do reviews of kind of like offbeat movies, they don't reach my audience as strong. But when you get done with this stream, go watch my video for Communion, guys. Go see my video for that. You know what, Ben? There was a distributor that stopped making discs. You're right. You're absolutely right. I remember that now. Oh, we got another super chat. Total Meltdown with a $2 super chat. Let me give you a great clip. Thank you for the super chat. Let me give you something, a little something.
For me, I want hockey pucks. It's got to be. I want my burgers on the grill.
Bird. I want a dog. Crispy black bird. No. Yeah, that's not real life. Hold on, right.
You said I want a hockey puck on the
Yeah. You are a nasty. So the ones that nobody wants and on the plate at a cookout, you're the one getting all those. Yeah, if I'm on the grill, the burgers are gonna be fucking crispy. Really black. I do like what's the guy?
Thank you so much, Total Meltdown, for the $2 super chat. Thoughts on Dio's 90 albums? I love them. The one from 90, Lock Up the Wolves, is that the name of it? It's the record from 1990. That's my favorite. But I'm gonna tell you my favorite Dio record of all time, and you're not gonna like this, but you might like this. It's the Black Sabbath record of that when it's the name of it slips my memory. But it's the Black Sabbath record where Dio came back in the early 90s. And it's a great record. It's a record about like technology and how it's going to ruin our youth. And let me look it up. I listen to it at work all the time. I need to get a vinyl of it. I'd have to buy a reissue. I listen to this record all the time. Dehumanizer is my favorite Dio record of all time, even though that's not. You're talking about Solo, which is Lock Up the Wolves, but Dehumanizer is my favorite Black Sabbath. It's my favorite. It's my favorite record with Dio as well. I love Heaven and Hell, I do, but Dehumanizer's it. And I also it's funny because they remixed the song for the movie, but I prefer the regular mix of the song that's in. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, guys. It makes me feel like I'm just making the shit up. But you obviously know I'm not looking at anything. They have a song from Dehumanizer on Wayne's World, and on iTunes or on Spotify they have the record version of that song, the record mix, but they also have the movie mix, and I much prefer the record mix because it's not so polished and clean. It's the mix for the record's old school and everything's kind of MIDI and a little bit warm, too warm, Great record though. Great record. Huge Dio fan. Dio's one of the greatest singers. I like Dio and Rainbow too. Dio was a god, man. Greatest voice of all time. I'm a huge Dio fan. As much as I love Ozzy, it's just like, how could anybody say Ozzy's better than Dio? You may like some of the songs that Ozzy did better, but in terms of a vocalist, no. Dio is a god. Dio was and is a god. I do remember when RoboCop saved Sting in WCW. That's RoboCop. Jim Ross. I love Jingle All the Way. Goldberg! 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 It's funny that I know exactly what you're talking about. The convent is too short to be selling for $50, but I think it's underrated. Yeah, but who cares? Like, it's $50, JG. You know what I mean? Like, it's like $50. 50. $50. Insane. Toxic Avenger comes up next year as it's the 40th anniversary. There you go. We need a biopic about Big Dick Johnson, one of the most underrated legends in the wrestling industry. Oh, man. Communion, I loved it. Communion is really good. Howling 2 is great as well. Christopher Lee's in there. Mr. Happy, how are you? Dehumanizer. There you go. Dude, Dehumanizer is everything. Got 122 people in here. Drop a like if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Drop a like for Dio. It's funny because I want to see Wonka. I was asking Akeem about Wonka. I said, hey, I hate the Johnny Depp Wonka. Is it like that? And he told me, nah, go see this one. You'll like this one. So I don't know what that is. RoboCop Prime Directives. What is that? I mean, I know what his prime directives are. Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. The Marsupials. Howling 3, the Marsupials. I liked your review of Silver Bullet 4K. It's thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it when my reviews resonate with people because I think it's important to really, for me to connect with you guys with my reviews, is to just be honest about how the movie made me feel, not so much, character development and pace of the movie. Like, nah, I think you guys want to hear, well, that's cool, Christian. Like, okay, it had good dialogue, but no, how did that movie make you feel? I think we got to get back. I try to emphasize to, like, that's what I want to get back to when talking about movies, right? Like, I don't want to talk about movies on a checklist. The pace, character development, cinematography, this, that. Yeah, it's like, no, let's talk about how the movie made you feel. And how did The Howling make me feel? It made me feel a lot of ways. It made me feel just like dreadful. It made me feel sad. It made me excited. It made me happy because I was like, man, I love this movie. And Silver Bullet is incredible. I really love that movie. That's a steal, $69.99. Santa Sleigh is fun, Charlie. It's Goldberg. It's fun, very fun. I wouldn't get too excited, Gabe Tricks, because by the looks of it, this is what you have to look forward to for Terminator. AI restoration. So I wouldn't get my hopes up. Dankatana 65 says Wonka sucks. I agree, Jason. Big Judas Priest fan. My favorite Judas Priest record is Defenders of the Faith. Anthony Sagama, one of the best YouTubers of all time. That's very kind. I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Unless you were talking about somebody else that I mentioned. Isn't Silver Bullet the movie where Gary beats the shit out of a kid? No, that's his nephew. He doesn't beat him up. That's his nephew. He loves him. Maybe another movie where Gary Busey does that. You gotta do some movies with more Blu-rays. I want you to own videos. I love those. Binge watch them all. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, I got another one coming. Mr. Dig says purple Gatorade. Hell yeah, brother. Any new posters for? It's funny because I just put this one up. Tales from the Dark Side. The movie. Just put that one up. It's a print. Print's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with the prints. Everything looks good behind glass too, so. Howling 2 is hilarious. If you like The Humanizer, I think you'll like Strange Highways and Angry Machines. Dio Sense Angry Pissed Off. That was amazing. Hell yeah. I'm sure I've listened to him, Total Meltdown, because Dio is Dio did the last record he did, Heaven and Hell, because Ozzy somehow secured the rights to the name Black Sabbath to where Tommy and them couldn't use it. Where Dio and Tommy and those guys made that Heaven and Hell record in 2009. It's incredible. There's a song called The Bible Black that will just kick your ass. It's incredible. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of people that do that, and sometimes it's important, I feel, but I think other times it's just like, as a human, just tell me how the movie made you feel, Black Christmas, Krampus. Krampus, my go-to Xmas horror. Hell yeah. Fozzie's still going strong as well. The lead singer looked great dancing with the shirt off. Jericho in those purple pants doing that like hop skip is this. I kept seeing so many memes of like when they pull out the deviled eggs at the meet and greet or something. People gravitate towards you because you keep. I appreciate that, man. That's if you just be yourself, it's easy. You don't have to keep up any kind of charade. You know what I mean? What's an unmade movie that you wish got another chance? I wish we got a Romero Resident Evil. Clearly, the movie for me would be the Nicolas Cage Superman Ben Grimm, but that's a great one too. But people kept telling me that the script for that movie was bad, the Romero Resident Evil. But I have faith in Georgie, Ben. That would be my second pick. But the 99 Superman movie with Nick Cage. 3 favorite Scream Factory 4Ks. Damn. I'm gonna go with Return of the Living Dead. I'm gonna go with the Fun House because that had no business looking that good. And I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Say Prince of Darkness. What's the best, worst movie ever made? Well, that's a good question. The answer is, I guess technically Troll 2, right? I mean, that's been dubbed the best, worst movie ever made. I like how you down to earth movie reviews versus others who talk about technical aspects like they want to be a filmmaker. Like I said, I think there's a time and place for that, but I want to talk to you guys about the movie like you were like when we were kids and we were innocent about it. Like, do you remember that part of the movie, blah blah blah? Like, that kind of stuff. I try to keep that kind of aspect of my I try to keep that aspect of it, in my reviews. I'm glad that resonates with y'all. I really do appreciate that. Did you see the Joe Bob Gingerbread Man special? They showed Gingerbread. Did you see the Joe Bob Xmas special? They showed Gingerbread Man and City Robin's wife, the extra room. It was a guest talking about a relationship. They just got married. Congrats to the truck. Oh, guys, do y'all want to see something cool? Hold on. We're already at the hour mark. I can't stay too much longer. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Look at this. I want to show you guys something so cool. You guys are gonna be proud of me. All right, y'all, check this out. Howard the Duck is great, Jason. You guys are gonna be so proud of me. Check this out. This blew me away. Knife Missionary, listening to this while studying for finals. Thanks for the time. Good luck on your finals. You're gonna crush it. You're gonna do so good. All right, check this out, guys. So if you go to fullmoonhorror.com, type in Puppet Master 3. Let's see if it pops up. Check it out. Check this out. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. If you type in Puppet Master 3 for the 4K, look at the picture. They put my 4K review on the page. My 4K review is on Full Moon's website. It's on the frickin' website. Look at that. Look, it plays too. That is so cool. Shout out to Charlie Band, man. Yeah, so guys, that's awesome. You should pick up the 4K of Puppet Master 3 because it actually looks incredible. And tell Charlie Band, man, that I saw the review. Planet CHH, man, he sold me on it. You ought to hire him. I think you guys want to see me in a Full Moon movie. I think I need to be in a Full Moon film. I need to be in a Full Moon film. I want to do a good job for Charlie. I want to act in a Full Moon movie. I'll work for free, Charlie. Just give me a chance. That's all I need is a chance. Just give me a chance, Charlie. This is my plea to Charles Band. Just give a Louisiana boy a shot, man. I can act. Give me a chance. If you give me an opportunity, Charles, I won't let you down. I'll do a great job for you. I agree. I think Ben has it right. Baby Oopsie starring Christian Hanahara. I think you guys need to write Charles Band. I think I need to be in Ben, my Jack Attack Blu-ray's coming, and I can't wait to check that out, Ben. Jack Attack. Solo movie. Jack Attack. You know. I think I could be in a I think I should be in a subspecies movie. I think I could be in Bad CGI Gator too. I love Bad CGI Gator, by the way. I watched that. I streamed that the other day. I do Evil Bong. I need an opportunity. That's it. Y'all write Charles Band. Say, hey man, give Planet CHH a shot. I could be in Scream 7 for free. Jack's Back remakes are on CHH. How do you feel about the remake of Dawn of the Dead? I like it a lot, Mr. Dig. I love your profile picture of you holding up a big ass fish, by the way. That's awesome. So, guys, I'm going to be reviewing. I got some reviews coming. Paramount Paramount sent me this. Stop laughing, y'all. Paramount sent me Bloodlines, and I can't wait to watch The Warriors. Super excited about that. So no, I'm not going to be in Scream 7, man. I'd much rather work with Charlie Band and Full Moon. I'd rather work with a classy organization. Full Moon. That's what I'd rather do. Charles Band has the legacy I want to be a part of. So You should look at the remake for Day of the Dead and the shitty sequels like you did with the bad Return of the Living Dead sequels. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea, you know? Akeem, no, they haven't shipped my movies from Vinegar Syndrome yet. I'm gonna be the last one. It's fine. It is what it is. What I really want is my Severance stuff, Akeem. Like, I want the church, the sect, and, Cemetery Man. I want that. You know, that's what I'm looking for. But no, Vinegar hasn't shipped my stuff yet. I'll probably be in the next day or so. I'm just gonna be like the last batch. So Bloodlines wasn't nearly as bad as some people made it out to be. It's fine. You know, it's fine. And actually it does say this is cool. It's got over 50 minutes of bonus features. So and Blu-ray on I think they have they put out a 4K for this, I think. Blu-ray is perfectly fine for Pet Cemetery's Bloodlines. What's your favorite Kevin Smith movie? I like it's probably Mallrats. But I love Tusk. I love Tusk. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna answer 2 more questions, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'll get some sleep tonight. This was fun. I went over physical media with you guys. Let me answer 2 more questions. Did you get Talk to Me? I got the 4K, standard 4K, Wayne, for Talk to Me. It was good. It was good. Mallrats. People are saying Mallrats. We'll do one more question. Favorite Wes Craven film? My favorite Wes Craven film is A Nightmare on Elm Street, but I also love Serpent and Rainbow. Serpent and Rainbow. The Boba Fett says, "We ever do a video in the future ranking your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street films?" I did a ranking Boba Fett's. Go to type in Planet CHH, A Nightmare on Elm Street ranking. I did it last year, a year before last. It was a good ranking, and I did that Friday the 13th and Halloween's, and I did. They were good. Check those out, Boba Fett's. Check those out for sure. So, favorite David Cronenberg's film? Um, probably The Fly. Somebody asked me about that earlier. Fly, Videodrome. So, all the best to you and yours this season. You too, Nico. Nico, it's good to see you, man. God bless you guys. So, listen, I love you guys. I want you to have a great night. I'm gonna go see the Iron Claw tomorrow. I'm a big fan of the Von Erichs. I'm excited about that. You got a Warriors 4K review coming tomorrow. God bless you guys. God speed to everybody. Do me a favor. Listen, somebody screenshot it. Send it to me. Send it to me. I want to see that you're listening to Dehumanizer, 1992 Black Sabbath, Dio on vocals. It's my favorite record of Dio ever. It's a great record. Go listen to it. Screenshot it and send it to me. Let me know you're listening. God bless you guys. God love you. This is your old pal CHH saying have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.